Previously on Luke's Big Brother 17, Dee Dee was the new HOH. She planned on targeting players who weren't in her group during round 1. She felt the least connection with Maddie and Josh P whenever mingling with the new house guests. Emily was the first player to enter the Spy Shack, and she got the power to change the stakes of an eviction. If played, the surviving nominee at the next eviction ceremony would automatically become the new HOH. When asked about her power, Emily skirted the question, but she did tell Patrick and Dee Dee the specifics. Knowing that Emily told Dee Dee, Patrick asked Dee Dee about Emily's power to see who she was more loyal to. She lied to Patrick and stayed true to Emily. Cecile mingled with Naya and Josh and found out that Russell was on the bottom of their side of the house. With this new information, Cecile floated Russell as a potential target to Dee Dee. And at the nomination ceremony, Naya and Russell were nominated.
Because of that, I am nominating number 1, Naya. I'm so sorry, but let me tell you why. I don't know where your head's at. You came in 3rd in the competition, and if you were HOH right now, I don't know who you would put up. So I want to know where your mind is and where your gameplay is. And then the second person is Russell. Nothing personal. I love you both. I'm so
Russell and Naira. I kind of saw that coming. I mean, Naya can't really make up her mind about anything, and Russell apparently played a little weird play last round. So, not surprising.
But now Dee Dee was HOH, so I didn't have to worry about like being put on the block or anything because her and I have like a really tight alliance, and like I kind of had her back last time, so you know whatever. And she really like actually genuinely listened to like my advice, and I love that this is happening in this game. Like I'm not used to that, but like yes, take my advice. And so she decided to put up Russell and Naya, and like she kind of reiterated what I said to her, was like Russell in the last game, although he didn't vote, like he went against the rest of the group and voted for Maddie versus Emily just because Emily was his roommate. But like you don't do that, like you don't bring in a past, like a person you're close with, you know, and like in the outside world kind of thing, if that makes any sense. Like it's a game, and like in the game you're there to make new connections, you're there to network, you know, like you're not there to like, oh, these are my best friends and we're all going to be together and there's not, you know, no, like it's literally a game. And it's like, I don't know, that's like the great part about it, is like meeting new people and also like getting to know them in a very specific setting. So that just kind of shows that he's not really a team player, you know. And so I told her that, and so she kind of reiterated that and put him up on the block. And then Naya is really like kind of wishy-washy with it. I love her, she's like funny as hell, she's great, but she is like she put her up just because you can't really tell where her head's at, like, and she's not gonna like really tell you, like she's gonna vote how she's gonna vote, like again, not a team player. And like there's so many people still in the game right now, like you need to work as a team. It's not like a one-for-all type scenario quite yet.
It's time for your first Power of Veto competition as a unified house. Here's how this competition works. We will random.org a list of your names, and the first 2 names on the list will compete first. You will each get a sawhorse and a stocking with a tennis ball in it. You will stand on top, we can help you if you need, and on go you have to try to knock down the bricks around you first. Like that. So the first person to knock down all of the bricks wins. When you win a round, you eliminate the person that you played against, and you choose the next 2 people who will compete. This process will continue for 5 rounds until one person is left standing as the Power of Veto holder. If you fall off, you're immediately out of the challenge, and if you let go of the stocking, you're also out of the challenge. In 3, 2, 1, begin.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I like the strategy, honestly.
My balance is horrible. And I'm holding.
The full just 360.
Get him.
Go! Oh, the shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
A little commentary.
Oh, and...
Oh, it's 1 to 2. Oh! Now it takes it.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my god. Oh gosh. Lots of shots. It's like carpenter. He's right.
Go back to that.
She really committed.
I'm getting irritated.
You got it, girl. Oh, that was close. Gotta do that.
I'm like wobbly.
It's alright.
The guy she's competing against is also was like, come on.
Yes,
There you go. Just do that.
Time.
Consistency. Wait, this is this one? Yeah, they're competing. I would be so bad at this one. Just, I feel like you say you'd be bad at it.
Don't fall. Just don't fall.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Take back season?
Alright, and Russell has season 9, but
Yeah,
But would you say here?
Oh, she topped that.
The only person I know on the UL team is Madison.
And that was a quickie break right there.
I love that.
She's really high.
Good job, lady.
Intense.
Oh, yeah.
Very
You know, yeah, the first one.
She was our best player.
Yeah.
So she can do whatever she wants.
It's so hot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I moved. That was
Oh wow, look at all these smart people over here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Another close one. Yeah. Uh-oh. That'd be so good. You got it. She had it all done. Wow. Ooh, watch yourself. Oh, no way.
Go home, Brick.
Come on, you almost got it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Alright, everyone, get ready for the veto ceremony.
I'm in a hot seat for elimination. Me and Russell. Right? Right. So, I'm not mad that I'm in a hot seat because Dee Dee's reason was valid. I'm nervous about the people that weren't with me in the beginning because they don't know me as a player. I feel like the people that I was with in the beginning, they see my potential, but I did so poorly on like the challenge. They might be like, oh, she's weak. And I'm not weak. I'm not. I did not perform. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Hopefully my explanation is good because Russell is in the hot seat because of his actions. I was in the hot seat because Dee Dee didn't know me. Two different things. And if I get eliminated, I mean, I'm not gonna be mad, but I'm gonna just be like I know he did good in the challenge, but like, come on, y'all, come on. I feel like our group is for me as opposed to Russell, but I still have to worry about everybody else. And that's what I'm worried about. And then I didn't do a good job. So that's what I'm nervous about. Because see, y'all are just like, oh, Nia, like, that just wasn't a game for her. But to them, it might be like, oh, like, she's the weekly.
Yeah, that's right. I think just keeping, if you do come back, I would just say just to, I don't know, I wouldn't even say like those teams. Like I don't even like to say that like our side, like their side. I'm trying not to be like that because I don't want that to be a thing,
Yeah,
like a
me
team
neither.
war.
I just was trying to distinguish.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I just think if you come back, I wouldn't, like, just like Didi said, like, don't put a target. I wouldn't put a target on her back. Plus she's like a powerful player. A target on her back.
Yeah.
Plus she's a powerful player. I wouldn't do it.
Oh no.
Just because she only did it because she didn't know you, It's pretty smart.
I feel like if I have a good, not alibi, but like, if I have a good explanation, then maybe, I think I would be okay. Because he's like low-key, not in hot water, but like his reason for being in the hot seat is more valid than mine. Like, not that mine isn't valid, but like if Didi knew me, I probably wouldn't have been in the seat.
Right.
He's in the seat because of his actions.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have a chance to redeem myself, but I don't know.
Definitely. No, I agree. I think that's a valid, like, way of thinking.
Do y'all have any clue what Emily's power is?
I have no clue.
Who's she friends with?
Okay. I actually do know sort of something about the power. Apparently, everyone believes that she was honest in saying it has no harming ability. It can only help somebody. So I think it's...
That's all?
That's all I've learned. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all she was saying.
It wasn't...
Is she close to anybody?
She's been...
Seems talking with Didi the most, really.
Yeah, she's been talking with Didi.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say I'm back. I was just going to see something.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at the same time...
Trying to get votes.
Right.
Now.
Right.
Don't wait.
Yeah.
Assume you're not getting the video used on it.
Right. That's a smart way to do it, yeah.
That's how I was like, they're not going to use it on me, so...
Gotta start my campaign. But yeah, that brings you back to...
Right now, you're safe.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah,
I think it's nothing against Naya. It's really just because I can't read her.
Right.
And so I feel like that I can't.
I'm trying to be fairly open, and what I told Didi was that my personal...
I don't want to risk it if like
Right. And her whole thing with me was that how I voted technically against the house. And my personal alignment is already out at this rate, so I figured in the first round I'd be safe to do that just because we had so many people.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it made enough of a wave to put me in the hot seat.
I figured, because
Right, it's how it is.
Yeah, it's how it is.
Okay,
and so it wasn't,
it's
like,
good,
and I
though.
knew it from the get-go, so I was like, I'm not faulting him for that, because like...
You had it in the bag.
So I'm nervous about elimination because I feel like if Didi knew me, I wouldn't have been in that position. But I also didn't perform well. Like Russell did better than me. But I feel like I'm a better team player.
That might end up working towards you. You know, you can pitch it as him being. I mean, look, he almost beat the guy who won. You know, he did really good. You know, you can pitch it like that.
Yeah, I'm just nervous because
you just need to just talk to everybody.
People on, I don't even want to say team, but like people that were with us in the beginning.
Right.
I feel like they know that I'm a good team player.
Right.
But the other people don't know that.
Because they have.
Yeah. And like they only have how I performed, which was ass. So that's what I'm stressed about, and I can't talk to everyone, but I don't know who I'm talking to, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'll keep it in consideration for sure. But I need to talk to Didi and see like she's the one in charge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so talk to her and see what she thinks, and you know, I don't want to get rid of you, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not gonna hound you, like, cause like, what's the point? Like, are you gonna use it? Okay, cool, sick.
The reason I wanted to add is because last time I played with Didi, I fucked really bad, and so I told her the only way for her to trust me was for me to show it, and so I wanted to win it. Therefore, I cannot use the show that I'm more It's really the only one.
That's yeah. So I think you're earning more trust than you are like making enemies with that.
Yeah.
Who do you want to see kill? Because I think both of them like you know both of them better than I do, so
I don't really know either of them.
great.
So it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll just ask. Yeah, we can talk to DD for sure.
I was talking to Russell. I like Naya, but I can't read her.
Okay.
So I feel that like
You want to keep Russell?
I want to keep Russell
Okay.
more.
I'm cool with that. I have no ties to either.
Yeah, I don't have a tie to them.
I know.
Like, it's
no,
not like-
I wouldn't like
yeah.
put that on you. I wouldn't be like, so you're aligned with them.
No, I'm not. I really don't like have like any like alliances, but like Naya, I just think that it's more dangerous to keep her in because we can't read her. Almost every single person who has talked to her, and she even admitted in the room, she was like, "Yeah, I think it works to my advantage that you can't read, like that you can't read her."
That's scary to me. That's a threat.
Because she was like, "You don't know if I'm happy, if I'm sad, if I'm mad."
At least if I have like an enemy, you know, I know they're an enemy, and I can like do what I can to get them out. Like,
And I feel bad, like camping, because she did vote for me whenever I was up on the block.
to stay.
To
And
stay,
Russell did.
and Russell didn't, but like
You still feel like that
I still feel
better with
I
Russell.
feel that like Russell, because Russell, it was either like
Fill my girlfriend out?
yeah
Or
or
vote Maddie out.
yeah. So and like I told him like I get it.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, you tell me that's good because now I can like go talk to people that I'm working with and be like,
Yeah.
hey, Naya's way harder to read, and maybe we can like try to like get something going with Russell, and like if he wins,
Yeah.
like if we save him, then like if he wins HOH, then we have nothing to worry about. So that's like a good thing, reason to keep him.
My personal tie in the house has already been severed, so anything going forward is purely
Yeah.
game.
Well, I would like him to keep the nominations the same purely because I don't
Right.
want to have to pick another person.
Right.
I do not want to do that. I didn't want to pick two.
Yeah.
So, but just know that I'm not after you at all, you know.
And I understood, you know, I'm
And
splitting us up.
because I
into-
kept kind of notes on everyone, and a lot of people like you, so I don't think that you're really in danger.
Right. Hopefully not yet. I hope it's early enough that being liked won't get you kicked out. You know?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
everyone, I think you are making some good social moves is what I'm saying.
Okay.
It was mainly, honestly, between you and one other person, and
Right.
that's what I used to break the tie. So
I get
please,
it.
I hope you don't have any hard
I
feelings.
never did. Really, I just, the only hard feelings were to the brutal split at the beginning of the game.
I know.
And if it lasted one more round, I don't know if, like, it would have been even harder to
Yeah.
not just be clicked out from the start.
Yeah.
Where's your head at?
I really don't know.
Yeah.
I want to talk to Dee Dee to see
Right.
what, you know, because she's the one that has to.
Well, so I've actually already talked to Dee Dee.
Okay.
Right now, I mean, I'm sort of on the same page with her as well.
Okay.
She doesn't want to pick anybody else.
Okay.
Just because it was already hard enough because nobody's really a target yet.
Right.
Per se. However, she said that generally, so far, have been at least mostly well received. So I think I'm right now thinking about taking my chances and just lobbying for getting people to vote for
Yeah.
me instead. Yeah.
For sure.
Right. Because I think when you have the conversation with her, if you do, I think she's probably going to say she doesn't want to adjust the vote.
Yeah.
Not to say I won't take the.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Right, absolutely.
But what I thought about is we could use it on like Russell maybe, because Russell, they're both scared. Obviously, either of them would do anything to not go home.
I don't want Russell.
You don't want Russell.
No.
Then we could take Russell off. What we could do, because James likes us, and James is willing to stick with us. We could have Noah take Russell down and put up somebody like James, or maybe it'd be a bold move to put up somebody from our side, but we could talk to him about it. I don't really want to volunteer anybody from our side yet, because somebody could throw it on us just because they know how close we are. But if we did somebody from the other side, like James, if he'd be willing, we could like put him up, and then we could have our whole side vote off Naya, and then we make it look like we're not just trying to stick to really spindle people. Like we look like we're willing to take a stab at a bigger fish, but we let him fully know, and we let our side fully know that we just want to get Naya off and just make good appearances.
Right.
I thought about that. Now, it's a pretty low-key move. It's not like it really has like a really big effect on the game, but it could just have a little bit like, okay, they're not just trying to take out the weak players. They could take a bigger move. And then if we do that, and we hold to our word and we keep James, and like we let him know that like we tell him we're not trying to backdoor, when we tell him we're trying to get Nia off, when we actually do that, then that re-solidifies trust in James. And if we need James a little later, we definitely have his trust for him. Just an idea. Anyway.
It's a good thought. I don't know that we have to do that yet.
Yeah.
And we have the numbers that we can protect him no matter what, if we wanted to, you know. I mean, on one hand, it would be nice to have to not have to nominate someone else.
Yeah, of course, because that makes fewer for you.
I have been downplaying our side.
Yeah, as everybody does. In fact, I think Hans wanted to kind of do a thing where he makes it seem like you might think, where we might make it, and this is why I don't really want to go up, because it might look really strong like this, but he thought about kind of like making it seem like if you want to talk to somebody, like you might think about taking Russell off and putting me up and trying to backdoor me out of like some prior animosity.
Right.
Which if you want to try to do that, I have enough confidence in the people that I have on our side to not throw me out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to go up, obviously everybody's scared to go up, but...
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Because I've already said that even though, because I made it sound like it was more of a split, like I didn't say a vote.
Like more, it was like 3-2.
But I didn't say a vote, I just said I had to claw my way out, and there are some people on that side that really stuck up for me, but I didn't include you in that.
Right.
So I would hate to do, I also, because I said that we ended up coming to an agreement, and so I don't want anyone to think I put you up.
Yeah, trying to
against
get me.
what I said.
Yeah, and that is what I did say. Like, and of course, like I told you, like when you were saying, if
I
you
think
all of a
that
sudden
would
put
make
me
me
up, that would
look,
make you look bad. So we definitely don't want to do that. You know.
In my conversation with Dee Dee, I told her I would be interested in working with her.
Yeah,
She didn't give me
I'll
much
plan on
back.
talking to her now. Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't give me much back.
That's
Like,
fine.
When I spoke to her, she listened, but she wasn't giving me anything.
Yeah, well, you're not on the block, so
So-
that's.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Not worried about it.
Yeah. I feel like we're doing well right now. Just keep it, you know. I've tried to talk to everybody. Is that who's the girl that has the power? I want to know what that power is.
No.
I'll talk to Noah.
See, she was in our note-taking group, and we were gonna work with her.
Yeah, but that's
but then,
I'm not worried about that. But
Yeah.
yeah, she's got to know somebody.
So, but I haven't talked
Maybe
to
it's
her.
someone I know, because I want to figure out what that is.
Have you talked to the Josh on the other side recently?
Yes.
Are we working
Yes.
with it?
Yeah, we're good with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. I told him we're only gonna meet up one time per round, me and you, and we're gonna talk about it. I told him like it's just me and you, and who the hell he has. He didn't have anybody. We should be good with that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we should stick with Noah. Noah.
I'm
Noah
okay
can
with that.
win- Noah can win comps.
Yeah, he's good at it.
obviously. Yeah.
He can.
Which is why I wanted to work with him.
Yeah, we're good with Noah. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to him too. I have no reason to think we're not.
Yeah,
So-
I think he's trustworthy.
Yeah. As far as I know, everything's going great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm feeling really sick. I haven't really told any of my alliance members, but I feel like crap. My head hurts, and there were a couple times I thought I was gonna throw up. I'm not talking as much. I'm not doing well in comps. Just, it sucks. But I don't want to leave this game because I feel like I have a good shot at making it pretty far. Everything seems fine. I'm not on the block. My conversation with Dee Dee was kind of one-sided. She didn't say too much, but I don't feel like I'm on bad terms with her or anybody in the house for that matter. I feel like the people who were in house number 1 with me and James, I mean, there's been talk that they know we're working together, which is fine. We're not the only people working together in this game. I'm super excited to have Noah on my team. He's won 2 competitions at this point, so that's super exciting. I'm not sure where I stand with Josh. We were together in our note-taking session, but then I don't know what happened. We're not talking much. But I like Patrick. I really want to work with Patrick. I hope Patrick knows how much I want to work with him because he's a homie and he seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders.
I'm just worried about, I don't know if I should try and win next round or not.
I want somebody from our side to win. But I think it's going to become obvious if somebody from our side wins and we keep picking their side.
Yeah. I'll probably go for the spy house if I can.
Okay. Yeah. I think we should all try to win. and we'll just cross that bridge.
Yeah, because I mean, there's plenty of people not in our lives that we can get out right now.
Right.
I don't think we need to make any big moves or anything.
And if it becomes apparent 2 rounds from now,
We'll get there when we get there.
Exactly.
But I think it's pretty clear what we should do now.
But the reason I would say for the most part, wanted to win it was, like I said, I wanted to start showing you that you can trust me, and I feel like this is step 1, if that makes sense. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about was like I know you said like last round you had to keep your side of the house safe because of your promises, but eventually I think we should not worry about the sides of the house as much as start making.
Absolutely, but I think it would be a dick move if I came blaring for.
No, I agree completely. No, I understood that completely. But that's what I'm saying now.
Because I should on that I'm not going to if I win HOH, so.
But yeah, I think after these nominations and then the Power Veto, I think we should kind of sit down and start seeing who we think we can trust and who we can really control the game.
Right, no, I agree.
Okay, yeah, I'm not using it.
Okay.
Alright, it is time for the next veto ceremony. Noah, you have won the Power of Veto, and you could say either Naya or Russell from the block. What have you decided to do with it?
Like I said, love you both, but Ms. Didi was put in a bad situation, and I don't want her to get more blood on her hands, so I've decided not to use it.
Alright, Noah has not used the Power of Veto, so that means Naya and Russell, you are the final nominees for the round. At the next eviction ceremony, one of you will be evicted from the Big Brother game. I'll give you all some time, and then we can go to a bit.